Okay, chat's up. Let's see, how bright is this light? I could change it to this one. It makes it a little bit brighter. Hey everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome in. So I thought we would do some Ivy and the Inky Butterfly today. And I'm gonna start over here just because this side is a little thicker. But I'm just gonna kind of look to see, because there are some elements from the old page that I want to bring over to the new page. And I am going to apologize in advance because you will hear the dogs in the background. I do have my neighbor's, I mean, not my neighbor, my manager's dog. I am dog sitting until she comes back from vacation. So you're going to hear a lot of jingling and probably a lot of me yelling at them because since yesterday they've been kind of cat fighting and now they want to be best friends, but they don't know how to play nicely anymore for some reason. And since I can't figure out what that reason is, I'm trying to keep them semi-separated. I'm still letting them play, but I'm also semi-keeping them separated because her dog is a little bit bigger than my dog and he's much heavier. So I'm just kind of making sure because he's kind of being a bully and he's trying to pin Yuki down and Yuki doesn't like it. So Yuki will break free, and then when he breaks free, he tries to bite him. So he's just being a little bully every now and then, and Yuki is still having his moments where he's, I don't know if he's pretending to be hurt or if he is actually hurt. I'm gonna take him to the vet, deciding to take him even though I said I wasn't. I actually called the vet and they said they said because it could be one of his nails that's bothering him since he doesn't seem to be in any pain. It could be a nail or something, and they told me to actually take him to get his nails trimmed first before taking him to the vet to see if that will fix the issue because he doesn't seem to be in any pain. So I'm going to do that on Wednesday when I am off work because they were not open today. So that's what we're doing on Wednesday. I'm just writing these colors down that I was using for this page here so I can put them back away in my pencil case. So I think I'm going to use, I know the Pablos work really well in this book, but I think I'm going to also use the polychromos. So I'm gonna kind of put the Pablos that I was using away, and just so I can keep some order in my pencil cases and I don't lose any of them because I already have a habit of not really putting them back and trying to keep out the ones that I'm using to work on stuff with. Like I have one missing from here. I don't know what pencil is missing unless I just put this in the wrong order. That could be it too. manager's dog is very hard-headed. He does not listen. Um, he's kind of a free-spirited type of dog, and I don't I don't know if certain things he's been trained on or not, but if he has, he's not acting that way here. So um, he's a bit hard-headed, just a bit. He's such a sweetheart, though. But he likes to get into things and basically he's trying to run the house. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna use my polys. I probably use both. I probably use my polys and my Pablos because there are some colors that my polys don't have that my Pablos have, and same way, vice versa. So I'm gonna start with my polys though, because I'm gonna start with a lot of these brown type of things that I want to keep. So for example, this picture frame here, and this one back here with the spoons. I like that map in the bottle. This one over here is nice. So a lot of the browns I'm gonna keep. So I'm going to start with that. And I'm thinking that was a nice, like, rich brownish color. So I'm gonna, I have a swatch paper somewhere. Here. Okay. Where I just kind of check to see if I like the combo or not. Yeah, something like that would be nice for that picture frame. So, how's everyone doing? Happy Sunday. I did a thing, and hi Mandy. I ordered something. I ordered two things actually. They won't be here until tomorrow, so that means that you guys probably won't see it until Wednesday. I'll just do like a regular video, maybe Wednesday, or maybe next Sunday, depending on what my schedule is like. I'll probably record it, but I don't know when I'm gonna upload it. If anything, I will get it recorded probably on Wednesday. I know I have a lot of things that I have to do on Wednesday, and then I also have an appointment on Thursday, so which means I will probably get it recorded, but there's no guarantee that it's gonna be posted. So if I have the time for that, I'll probably post it, but no promises. But I definitely did a thing, so stay tuned for that. I'll probably post a sneak peek picture on my page. Hey. I'll probably, yes, I know it's on, I did it on purpose, yes. Just, you have to wait basically 30 seconds in between, just so that it doesn't, I don't get, like, I don't miss anything, because sometimes the chat moves a little fast. So I'm slowing you guys down just a little bit. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'll probably post a sneak peek picture on my Patreon once it gets here, because I can always just take a picture really quick before I go to work. But I won't actually upload anything until, I won't record anything until I'm off, just because I know it's gonna be a long video. So I won't have time to record it. Um, when I'm trying to get to work and get ready for work and all that stuff, I won't have the time to record it, and it actually be, it won't seem rushed. So I will take a sneak peek picture though for my Patreon members so they can see, and the rest of you will just have to wait. So, um, I kind of changed up the picture frame a little bit. The other one wasn't even shaded. I just threw like, looks like some water-based marker on it. I didn't bother shading it. Um, must have been really trying to get this page just done. It was probably too many things on the page for me at one time, and um, hey, get out of there! Get out of there! So I probably just threw the water-based marker on there and didn't look back. So, um, this time around, I'm adding some shading, and I didn't put any water-based marker on it. And then on Wednesday, once she comes and gets her dog, then I'll wash the bedding and all that stuff, because he's been sleeping on it too. And I had to give them both a bath yesterday because they just smelled like dog from all the playing and jumping around and stuff they've been doing. So they both got baths, and they were nice and refreshed last night, and got a nice brushing and everything. So this one, it looks like this picture frame and the hourglass were the same colors. So I'm just gonna add that in there. That part is behind the glass, so that one's going to be a little bit lighter than everything else. Some of these items are like so tiny. Um, you really have to have your pencil sharp or use like fine liners maybe. Which I do have some fine liners. I just don't have them out because I don't use them that much. Today was also supposed to be a Zelda stream. I may still stream Zelda, but I need the dogs to calm down first because I need to be able to watch them. Because they have been acting like they don't have any sense. So if I do Zelda, my back will kind of be turned to them. And I think, honestly, that's what they're waiting on. They're waiting on me to turn my back so they can act a fool. Because right now they're doing okay. One is on the bed and the other one's on the floor whining because he wants to get on the bed. And I'm not putting him up there because... And he can jump up there if he really wants to. He's just, I don't like for him to. So he's not going to jump. He's going to whine for me to pick him up and put him up there. And I'm not doing it because the other dog is up there and they don't know how to act currently. So, the new Camellia Angel Cova book, the Ocean Minis, I don't think I've seen that one. I don't have too many of her books, if any, actually. I think I might have like two that I barely ever color in. uh, Maybe I will do like a. You're not getting up there, so stop asking. Maybe I will do like a. Because next month we're doing a month in Kirby's books, so maybe I will do one. I wanted to do one a month in Joanna. Um, After Kirby, just to have a break from the mythographic books, and because I'm like working in those a lot, so just to switch it up a little bit. There's a couple people participating in a month in Kirby as well. Okay. So let's see the time, the hourglass. I think because on this one I have like the sides done as well. I don't know. I might want those in like a metallic color. Just seems fitting. So I'm just gonna do the top and bottom in this brown. Um, I had to leave work yesterday early because I was seeing the dogs on the camera fight. And well, really, it was my manager's dog was fighting my dog, really, was what was going on. And I couldn't get them to stop over the camera. And it was to the point where he was like biting my dog. So I had to come home and, hey, excuse me, I had to come home, and the neighbor, she was so sweet. She was knocking on the door every 10 minutes, um, just to break up the fight. Like if I were to text her and be like, hey, they're fighting, she would come knock on the door because she knew they would bark. She knew they would stop fighting, and she knew they would bark. So she would come every 10 minutes, and she was knocking on the door. And she would just, come and knock and go on about her business because we knew they would stop. So she was doing that every 10 minutes until I got home. And when I got home, naturally, everybody was acting like they had no idea why I was there and acting totally normal, like they weren't just fighting. So I missed basically a whole day of work because I was only there for like 2 hours, and I had to come home because they wanted to act like beanheads. And, I was just like, you two, and they don't normally fight. They normally play together just fine. When I went on vacation, my dog was actually at her house. So they know each other, they get along. I don't know why suddenly they're starting to fight, but that was an interesting day yesterday. And it was just a lot of like trying to manage what the heck was going on with those two. And it was kind of also annoying because when I got here, there was no more fighting. And I'm just like, well, I could go back to work, but then if they start fighting, then I would have to leave again. So that kind of defeated the purpose. So, I just, I stayed home and just kind of took that loss. I might pick up an extra day next week just to make up for it. I'm gonna write these colors down because I might need them again. So this is burnt ochre. This one is burnt sienna. And I'm just writing them on a post-it note for now. And I will move it to my actual thing. Hey View, how are you? So now I'm gonna bring out some grays for, I see some silver. I need the spoons to be silver. Part of the lamp is also silver. And there's some silver down here, but we're just gonna do the stuff here that's silver. So I'm gonna grab, it looks like I was using some cool grays. So let me just grab some of those. Hey, excuse you. Knock it off. Sit down. And then her dog just looks at me like, you talking to me? Yeah, I have it on. Okay, so there's only 4 people in here. So I'll turn off slow mode for now. But if it starts getting too fast for me to keep up, I'm going to turn it back on. Okay, you guys are good. Chat away. Yeah, I put it on slow mode because sometimes the chat moves too fast and I miss things, and I feel bad when I miss stuff. That's all. So yeah, so they're both something else. And her dog is very jealous. So it's funny because if you're like petting Yuki, her dog will come like bombard and like try to push him out of the way. And it's just like, you can have pets too. You don't have to, but he's not used to, it's only him when he's at home. So he's like, oh, he's getting pets, but I'm not getting pets. That's kind of what it probably feels like to him. So, hey, I said no. But, yeah, they something else. They are definitely, keeping me busy for the weekend. But he is a joy to have. And he's fairly easy to watch. Aside from them fighting, he's very easy to watch. So So what's everyone coloring today? a dark gray here just to... What in the world? Oh, that's Yuki. He's still trying to chew through that ball I was telling you guys about with the noisemaker on the inside. And the poor soul, he doesn't... I don't think he realizes he can't get through that ball. But he's trying. He's still trying. Um... And it's funny because every time, her dog's name is Roscoe. Every time he jumps on the bed to go lay down, Yuki starts crying because he wants him on the floor with him. But Roscoe doesn't want to be on the floor. He wants to take his nap on the bed. And Yuki keeps making him come down off the bed because he'll start crying like something's wrong with him. And then Roscoe will jump down to check on him, but then Yuki will stop. And so then Roscoe will go try to get back on the bed, and then Yuki will start crying again, and then Roscoe will jump back down to go see what's wrong with Yuki, which really nothing. He just wants Roscoe down here with him. And it's just so funny watching the cycle because Roscoe doesn't realize Yuki is messing with him, and he just wants him to come down and hang out with him on the floor instead of being on the bed. So that's the cycle they've been doing. These spoons are so tiny. You gotta make sure your pencil is sharp for this stuff. Okay, what else is silver on the other page? This lamp. So it looks like I have this part is silver. Or gray rather, I don't know, some kind of metallic gray. And then it looks like I have the base silver, but I'm gonna do the whole, like, I'm gonna do all of this time because it looks weird on the other one. I didn't even color this, it just looks weird. I'm gonna do this whole piece. And then I guess I could do the base underneath here as well. Okay. So for this one, I'm going to add some at the bottom. Yep, so that's been, you know, how my weekend's been going. I've just been watching the dogs. Yuki is going to get his nails trimmed. I was really hoping they were open today because I was off, but they were not. They're not open, so and I can always do them myself, but I'm kind of scared too because I don't know how really. And I don't want to accidentally clip something I'm not supposed to. So, you know, I pay like 20 bucks and let them do it. Because I don't know. I'd rather them do it. They know what they're doing. I do not. So, and then, you know, maybe they can show me how to do it. That would be nice. But even still, I think I would be a little bit too scared to do it myself. I think I'll just leave that to the professionals. I can cut his hair just fine, but it's the when I get to the nails, it's like yeah, I need But I think what I'm gonna do though, I think I'm just gonna take him for like a trim and things like that, like once a month, because he's the type of dog where you're not really supposed to cut their hair. There's like a certain way you're supposed to do it. Excuse you guys, Yuki, off of him now. Um, so you're not really supposed to cut their hair. It's like a certain way you're supposed to do it, which I don't have the patience for because I'm not gonna sit and pick hair by hair. So I think I'm going to like once a month because his hair doesn't grow back very fast when you do cut it. So I think like once a month I'm gonna let them, give them just a trim so it doesn't like be touching the floor or anything gross like that. Okay, so that's all the silver, at least that's on this shelf. Now, I may come back and do some more stuff in silver, but for now, that's fine. Um, Now the fishbowl in the other one, I liked most of it. I like the water, so I'm going to keep the water roughly the same. The fish roughly the same with some better shading. Um, just the way that the water is. Let me just grab some colors. I think I might have used. I don't think I used my polys for this because I don't have a light blue like that in the polys. So I might have used a different set. At the time, the only thing I had was polys and prismas and Crayolas, so it had to either been um, my Crayolas or my prismas. So not sure which, but um, we'll make it work. It's such a small space, so we should be fine. And I'm just lightly going over this. Then I'll come back in with the darker colors. This area is small too. Everything on this page is very tiny. Alright, and then I'm going to come up with this darker color. And I'll probably have to go over this a couple times, but it's fine. I wonder if I have like a metallic orange. That would be cute to make the fish kind of metallic. Or I can do like a metallic purple. That would be cute too. Or I can make the leaves on the inside metallic instead of the fish. Because I kind of do want the fish orange. So. And I could have even went a little bit darker, but this is a good blue. This is the Prussian. This is like my dark, but not too dark, blue that I like to use for things. Where I want it dark, but not like super, super dark, I usually grab Prussian or Indanthrene. But usually Prussian because it's dark, but it's not like you can't tell it's blue anymore dark. Some blues are like that where they're too dark and you can't really tell it's blue because it's like almost black or gray. And then I'm coming back with the other one. And I would like to record. I probably will a little later tonight what I would like to color in August. It's hard to do those videos because I try not to pile too many pages on myself because I know I'm a slow colorist and I know I'm not even going to finish any of them. But I guess I can still talk about what I would like to work on. And then this over here is like, okay, there. So that's the fish bowl. And then I would like to have, I really think I want the leaves to be metallic. So I'm going to leave the fish orange like I was going to do. I don't know how much shading I'm going to be able to get in because they're very tiny. Let's see. We're at 40 minutes. I'm going to try to keep this stream to an hour because I do have regular uploads I need to get on with. But I'm going to start with some yellow. And I'm going to kind of bring that up And don't forget the little fin. So the Lego games are on sale. If you have a Switch and you enjoy the Lego games, they are on sale. Um, I got Lego Harry Potter for like $8, or like I think it was under 10. And then I got Lego Star Wars for, I think it was like 16 or $17. And that game is normally still like $60. So I grabbed that. Um I haven't I started playing Lego Harry Potter. And then for the Lego Harry Potter one, you get all of them. So you get years 1 through 4, and um 1 and 5 through 7. So I snagged those two up really fast. Um, I did pretty good. I wanted the Lego movie game too, but I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna be busy with these two for a while, so I'm not gonna get those. I'm gonna wait until next time. So the lamp that I colored in the previous one is hideous, and I am not using those colors. Um, I want to keep this page kind of antique-ish. I did like the pink, but I do have like it's like an orange or something. I don't know. I'm gonna hold off on the lamp. Um, I think I'm gonna break out my Holbeins for some of these parchment papers, because I already have kind of like a combo-ish color that I like to use for like parchment paper and stuff. So I'm gonna use my Holbeins for that. Um, but I do want to add like some metallics. So like, for example, um, like the little pieces of the lamp and the leaves in the fishbowl. Maybe the leaves in here too, because it's very tiny. Um, I mean, it's very tiny. So even the lamp, I can add some like metallic in there too. But for the leaves, I think hmm, I guess number 12 would be good. Because I'll show you guys the lamp. This lamp is hideous. Not doing that. So that's the old fish bowl. This is the old fish bowl, and this is the new one. So I do like the new one. It's much darker. Um, Everything seems to have a bit more pop to it now. But let me just grab. And my dog he's making a fuss because he really wants Roscoe to come. Roscoe's on the bed asleep, and my dog is at the bottom doing all this whining because he wants Roscoe to wake up and to go play. And I keep telling him, like, leave him alone. He wants to sleep. He doesn't want to play 24 hours a day like you do. Let him sleep. And then when he gets up, you guys can play or do whatever it is you do besides fight. Because I think that's what he really wants him to get up for. He just wants to get beat up. That he's asking for it at this point. And I'm like, let him get his rest. I think he's going home tonight or tomorrow. I'm not sure when she's coming back. I don't remember when she said. If she said today or tomorrow, I don't remember. So, and it's so funny because he won't touch the food that she sent, and he's eating Yuki's food. So I mixed some of Yuki's food with his food, and he picked out his food, put it on the floor, and ate Yuki's food. Just the brand that Yuki eats. So it's funny because when Yuki was at his house, Yuki wouldn't eat his food. He wanted Roscoe's food. And we don't know what the deal is behind that. But it's funny. So this weekend was very lively. The house was very lively, um, which is nice. It's nice to have a little change up. I enjoyed having Roscoe here. Made me think twice about getting a second dog, though. I really would like to, um, but I need to figure out what dogs work well with the type of dog I have. They work well together, but I don't think I want a mini schnauzer. Um, one stubborn dog is enough. So I was thinking I really would like one of those Cavalier King Charles dogs, but I don't know. I have to see how that type of dog is going to fare well with Yuki, and then I have to have the meat and all that stuff too. But it would be nice to have a second one just to for one to have someone here with Yuki to play with, because he enjoys playing with other dogs. But I would much rather have, you know, someone that he's not gonna, someone that a dog that first of all is going to kind of be on the same size as him. A mini schnauzer would be too big, so I'm trying to figure that out as well is a thing. So, I'm not gonna go run and get another dog right now. I need to do a lot of research, but I would like to have one here, a second dog, a small dog. I definitely don't want a big dog because Yuki's too tiny, and I don't think he's growing anymore. I think he might be done growing, so I'm gonna need something around his size. And then, of course, naturally, they'll be trained in the same house. Roscoe and Yuki aren't trained in the same house, so naturally, they aren't gonna act the same way. Um, but I would like, um, you know, some kind of order, and especially because sometimes they will be left alone. For example, when I'm at work, and I need a dog that can be left alone with Yuki, and I don't have to go, running home because they're fighting like cats and dogs. So, and then I don't think I'm gonna want, the gender is gonna be tough because I really don't want another girl dog. Um, and that's just me being, I really didn't want, I wanted Mizu to be my only girl, but I don't think I want another boy dog either if they're going to be fighting like cats and dogs. So I think he will less likely fight a female dog. He's not even a fighter, really. It would be the other dog I would have to be worried about, honestly. Yuki's not really a fighter, so he would you know, mostly just lay there and get beat up. And I'm like, you can't just sit there and get beat up. You have to do something. So I have to figure all of that out. So that's like a whole thing within itself. So let's see what else. So like there's like a lot of parchment papers and stuff. So for example, we have like this one here in this bottle. I don't know what I was doing here. This just looks pure lazy. Um, there's one here. There's some under the fishbowl. And then we have like some regular papers, which I left white, but I might shade those with a little bit of gray. Um, and then we have like these maps down here. And there was like some other papers. I think they're on the other side. Yeah, there's like papers on the desk and stuff like that. So this page is going to take some work. But we got quite a bit done, considering. But this is what I mean when I say I'm a slow colorist and nothing is done. Even though I was sitting here talking to you guys, this is all I'm done within an hour. So, and then there's a lot of like planning, the color planning and stuff like that. For some reason, this lamp is screaming like magenta, not magenta, but like maroon red or something. I don't know. The stuff I'm not sure about, it will sit until I figure it out. I have to do the shelving. Now for the shelves, I think I may want a nice darker brown. Um, I'm not sure. You can tell I really threw the shelves together in this other one. So I like the brown, like I like the brown in this one. Um, but then I like this darker, like this cherry oak kind of brown. There's a lot going on here. I like this lamp too. I'm gonna keep the lamp color. I'm gonna change this up. There's just a lot of random like stuff. There's like a random spoon and just kind of interesting, really. Hmm. But I think I'm gonna do a nice dark brown for like the shelving. I don't know how much of a dark brown though. That's the thing. Just gonna test something out. Yeah, something like that. This color is too ochery. Um, Maybe something like this one. Something like that, but with more. Oh, you guys didn't even see. So I'm leaning towards this one, but a little bit more of this darker color. That would be kind of a good color. So let's just test out this bottom piece here. I mean, this top piece. I kind of got to be careful right there because I think that's still wet. So I'm going to just do this side. And I'm just putting some shading underneath the items that are on the shelf. Yeah, so for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna be hanging out. I got a couple videos to record, and then just watching the dogs, really making sure they don't get into anything. So I'll be probably just at my desk watching some TV, doing a little bit of coloring, recording, things like that. Yeah, I like this color for the shelves. That's a nice color. I'll probably do that for all the shelves just so that they all match. I'm gonna write these colors down because I will forget. And I'm trying to make a habit of writing them down because I was working on something and I did not write the colors down. And oh, the bird and mythographic aviary, I didn't write down the colors for the jewels, and I'm kicking myself because now I have to go back and watch that live to see, um, you know. So I'm trying to make a habit of writing the colors down, but I'm gonna leave these out because I might be working on this page throughout the night. Uh, so hopefully the next time you guys see this page, I will at least have some of these shelves done. And I'm going to try to work on it a little bit more, but we'll see. But just wanted to hop on, do a quick Sunday stream. Um, when I stream on Sundays, I try not to make them too quick. I mean, too, long like my normal streams because I got other things that I have to record on Sundays and stuff like that. So that's it. This is all we've done. This is a page we're working on. So this is a double page, but you guys see all the things. So we just did this little section here, some of it, and I like the way it's looking so far. I'm gonna work on the shells probably later, and we'll see from there. But I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for coming by. Bye.